All right, good morning, everyone. Hold on a second. And I got to do this. And, just a moment, please. There we go. Now I think I got it all set up. Very good. All right, I've got no pants. That seems to be a problem. Maybe I should put some pants on. We got some broken pants. Let's grab just anything if we've got it here. Any leggings in the mix here. Dyer, how you doing? Stream starts at 17:30. I don't know what that's all about. Huh. Well, it's going on right now. Yeah, that sort of matches. Okay. Grab this guy. Glad you're doing well, Dyer. Come on, let's get this here. All right. Taking me a little while to figure stuff out this morning. Okay, let's go. So the thing that I have heard is that the ranch, by the way, welcome everybody. It's Fat Frog, has been attacked since the last time we were on, which was a week ago. And things are out of order. Kennedy said that he was able to deal with some raptors that were here. I don't know if we lost anybody. Let's grab this Equus and take a look around and see how badly messed up things are. Okay, we got the cart is askew. And, oh, he pinged me when I started the stream. Morning, Beard. Was just telling Dark Vader. Ah, gotcha. All right. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. I'm a little disorganized today. I don't see any messages. Okay. Pull this back up. There we go. What's up today, Beard? All right, so these guys look like they're doing all right. We got a couple of sheep wandering around. There seem to be some missing sheep. Okay, so let's check our tribe log and see if we lost anybody. Gigantopithecus starved to death. What? Snake, I wonder if he wandered off or something. He must have wandered off. But it looks like everybody else is, there's no other information. Maybe we just didn't have that many sheep out or not. I don't know. Speaking of stuff to maintain here, anybody got any levels here? Yeah, we got a bunch on this guy. They're all kind of jammed up. Should have been a little bit better prepared this morning. This guy's got really low health. Let's see if we can get them up. Still gonna look for better wolves and whatnot. Maybe we'll do that today, I don't know, but I gotta get this settled. I think what we need to do here is put up a few plant species X or something like that. So I think that's where we're gonna start. So we should collect some poop and get that going too back at the old base. Dark Vader, hello. Okay. Let's see here. Do we have anything over here? Okay, let's head back to the regular base. And we'll get some things set up with, yeah, getting some poop collection going. So I think we need to get ourselves a toilet, which I don't know if we've learned. So the base is loading in. Let's do that. Because I think it's AA. Oops. Is it a toilet? What is it? Compost. There's IA compost bin. What's the other thing called? Fertilizer? There it is. Fertilizer manager. Wondering, well, let's craft up 2 of those if we can. And then, oh, we are out of food as usual. We'll craft up 2 of those as we can, if we can, and then that will help us out in both spots pretty well. Meat. Do we have any meat? A couple meats. There we go. Those guys are going. Just been on a Battlefield kick since Battlefield 6 beta and finishing up Griffin stam mutations, then on to health. Nice. Okay, so we did that. We're making fertilizer, managing stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to type in fert or fert. Okay, so let's pull resources for a couple of those. Can we? There we go. 2 of those. Do 1 here and 1 there. Let's stick this over here. I think that'll be a good spot for it. All right. So I think this pulls poop, right? We don't have any fertilizer to pull. We probably need some dung beetles. I'm not using any right now, so maybe I'll go tame a few of those guys. Or not tame a few of those guys, but hello, Odd. Hello. I think, yeah, so I can go get those from the island. I can go get some of those guys. Morning, Green Bean. How you doing? Good to see everybody up today. All right, so we got that guy. I need to grab. What am I grabbing? Wow, my brain is so disorganized right now. Okay. Grab that. We're doing that. Oh, yes. I wanted to exclude structures, and I wanted to exclude the fertilizer deal. Yes, we're going to exclude that one. Confirm. Close the menu. Very good. And okay, we got these guys going, and that going. That's good. All right, let's go. So is this thing gonna? This thing's not gonna pull anything, right? Not right now. All right, let's go over to. Let's go get our dung beetles from the island. I don't feel like. I don't feel like taming any new ones. We can just have these ones. Oops, I'm carrying the drakeling. Okay. So we gotta drop our drakeling. There he is. And then now we can travel to the island. There we go. What's everybody else doing? We got Beard is doing some Griffin stuff. I am doing random stuff. Well, first of all, it's not so random. We got to get the ranch protected. Right now, it is in a poor state. So we got to do that first. The other thing I want to do is I want to get ready for the boss fight on Ragnarok. We're not going to do the boss fight today, but I do want to get it going. Okay, do we have, oh my gosh, all the oil. What is even doing all this oil? The bazzies are, okay. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let me just search and see if I have a dung beetle or not. Nope, no dung beetles there. Are there any in here? I might just have the ones that are free roaming in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll just borrow these for today. Or is there a good place to tame? There's a good place to tame dung beetles. Wow, okay. Anything else I need here? We're just going to go ahead and tame some stupid dung beetles on Ragnarok. They're easy enough to find on the island. We don't have to go into any super dangerous caves or anything. So let's go do that. I have changed my mind. Sorry about my indecision this morning. So we're going to go back here, but it's easy enough. It's not like I'm wasting 30 minutes with this stuff. And there, we got everybody to lay eggs and do whatever on the island. That's all right. Yeah, volcano for dung beetles. Just sitting and open on Rag. Yeah. All right, so we just need some poop. That's the only thing that we are lacking here. Need some poop for taming. I don't think you can use... I don't think you can use kibble on dung beetles. Oh yeah, desert too. And we don't need anything fancy. We just need to find some poop. So that's some poop. That's a rock. I picked that up. No, I didn't. I picked up some vegetables. Come on, Drakeling. There we go. So there's that's eggs. No poop in there. Come on, there's got to be some poop around here. Oh, there's some poop. I got one. I got a poop. All right. We're also going to need some more meat in the old fridge over there, so let's grab some of that. And by fridge, I mean feeding trough. There we go. We could tame ourselves a Phiomia and make it poop. I can't believe my... I certainly can believe it that my my guy died. Expendable? He probably doesn't like that name. Griffin. Alright, let's grab this guy. I think we got Phiomias down here. We'll grab a Phiomia. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do it a little old school today. Dinotherium's supposed to poop too when you force feed them, but seems random. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not gonna tame a Dinotherium this morning, but oh wait a minute. I need some darts. Need some darts and some kibble. That would be handy. Because if I was going to bring it back here, but the guns are going to take it out. Oh, there's another poop. Probably find enough poop by the time I find a Phiomia. Okay. Do I have... I don't want to waste shocking darts on a Phiomia. There we go. Here's 26 regulars. Bring this guy down. There's 26. And then we can drop the shocking dart off over there. Okay. Let's load this thing up. Let's engage our super spyglass. Let's get out the actual door. And away we go. In the old real world, I did an overnight camping trip with some of the family, my sister, this week, which was pretty cool. I haven't really done much camping. Shoo, this would be Phiomia number 1. What's all we need? Let's just go drag it. Usually very safe up here on this hillside. It's only a level 45. That is okay. Flea, hello. Gift you dino. Okay, no thanks. That's very demanding. Wow. Nearly killed it. All right, so we didn't bring any kibble. Oh my gosh, the brain today. That's all right. It's not going to wake up, and we're right by base. Da, da, da. It's private. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's go get some stuff. I don't know what we need, what kind of kibble we need for a Phiomia. Probably anything will work is my guess. I'm guessing it would be basic. And we have gotten some just kibble here in, what is this one? Regular. It's probably basic or regular. Let's go with regular and see if that works. I don't want to use all my good kibble on a Phiomia. I could have checked, of course. As long as it's basic or regular, we can use what we just got. And then we can get some stem berries. Why don't we take the Phiomia over? Well, yeah, we'll leave the Phiomia back here. The Phiomia doesn't quite fit in with the look of everything. I think it's over here. I swear it was over here. It's a brown thing. Okay, I guess we'll just track it. Nope, not that. Dino tracking. Tames in progress. I think it shows up, right? Even if it haven't fed it yet. No creatures or players match the current filter. Okay. What did I do with it? I'm pretty sure I landed. I'm pretty sure it was either over that set of rocks, maybe this set of rocks. Let's go down here. There he is. Probably not waking up. It's waking up faster than I thought it would. Okay, what does it want? Basic kibble. 3 of them. So it should just take 3 regular kibbles then. All right. Munching up. Since that's almost... It is done. Hello there, Phiomia. I'm going to have to craft a Phiomia saddle. I think... No, maybe I don't need to. No, I don't need to have a saddle for it in order to force feed it. Stem berries. Whose little base is this? This is a cute little base. Is this a teleporter or what's going on over here? The first men. That's a cute little spot. I like it. Pixie, good morning. Flea was just kidding. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing that. We are almost there. So I guess I can craft up probably some compost piles too. Teleporter, you think? Yeah. I'm guessing it's a teleporter. It's a cute little spot though. I like it. Alright, so we got ourselves a Phiomia. We're going to need some stem berries. What happened to all my critters that were out here? Okay, they're just spread around. That works. These bison are for breeding. The piggy will collect berries too, right? Yeah. I don't know. Probably don't need a lot of stem berries. Well, it takes a few stem berries to make this work. How many we got? 72. Clean up these shrubberies that are growing inside my castle, which is no good. What would my grandma think? That they have for rhino taming? Gotcha. Is there a rhino trap out there, or are they like just doing it for free? Okay. We can start with this. There's another poop. Okay. Now we probably have enough poop to actually do the tame. But why not? Why not do this? It is very fun after all. Do I have a Phiomia saddle? Probably not. Visually, it would be more exciting to do it with a saddle. Phiomia PH. Nope. Can check over here as well. I would have probably either thrown away or ground up a Phiomia saddle if I had one, but nope, there it is. Phiomia saddle, Mastercraft. Okay. Because I think I can ride this, right? It's been so long since I've used a Phiomia. I think it's probably been since I made a video about it. So can I do this and hit E? Is that? No, that throws me off, of course. C? No. X? Well, I pooped. Alright, I guess I gotta do it this way. There we go. The poop is flowing now. If you can see it, probably not. There we go. Alright, got 22 poops. Let's do the composting and stuff over at the other place. We're just gonna go ahead then and go look for some dung beetles. We got plenty of poop now. Let's get at least 2, probably 3 dung beetles. We can travel to the obsidian tunnel. That'll get us pretty close. Oh, I've got the wyvern outside, and although it's pretty easy to tame stuff over on the volcano, sometimes you do have some baddies over there that you want to clear out. So it'd be better to bring the wyvern instead of the griffin. No trap, we do it in the open. Oh, you guys are a bunch of badasses, aren't you? The building is the teleporter and the fridge for cravings. Very good. Oh, what a pretty sight here. Yeah, very nice. Very pretty spot. Okay. We don't need obsidian, but we do need dung beetles. So let's go do that. Let's grab medium animal poop, put it in our hot bar. Let's see what we can find. There's something. Whoa, there's a dung beetle right away. Barely had to go anywhere. And it looks safe around here. Alright, so that's a level 45. And let's see if we can find another one nearby. There's some mantises. There's some danger. I'll go away from that. I think I see another dung beetle. No, that's a listro. Like to get something close by. I think the sun is setting, right? Yeah, that's pretty. Too dangerous down there. That's a spider. There's a couple of dung beetles. All right, let's clear us there. Three dung beetles down here, it looks like. In the immediate area. Let's get rid of this guy. You guys coming for me? Whoa. Got rid of that dude. See if we can haul it. The dung beetles don't eat the dead. Let's get the spider out of here. Trying not to hit the dung beetles. There we go. I think that's probably it. Was there another spider off this direction? Come on, trees. These dead trees are getting in the way. Nope. Let's get rid of these guys. Alright, that feels pretty good. Feeling relatively safe. Oh, that guy's coming for me. This snake might be a problem. So glad snakes aren't that big in real life. Woohoo! I would not live anywhere near where snakes were that big, that's for sure. We don't have a lot of big snakes where I live. Okay, so need some more feces in here. Oh no, it's just auto doing it. Alright, we got ourselves a dung beetle. Level 29. Let's get this guy. Low level, another 45. Ooh, 150. Not that that makes any difference. Okay. So we got a couple taming down here. Let's go get the one that is way up top. Do a perfect tame dung beetle. All right, I'm feeling more together now. I'm feeling like the brain is starting to work. Okay, let me land here, please. Thank you. All right, we got this guy. Boom. Level 67. Ugh, so much easier doing it out here than it is in a cave. In my opinion. Oh, there is another one down here. I thought so. Are you ready? Ready yet? Wait till it's hungry. What's this other one that's over here? Level 20. I think we can let excuse me, I think we can let that one be. Alright, so it's gonna be a minute for these guys. How's my wyvern doing here? Wyvern's looking good. Do like the drakelings, the little parachute-like activity or that they do. There we go. And we just got the 150 left to tame. Feels a lot more satisfying when it's a 150 for some reason. This will take what, 3 feedings? Or no, it says 4 large feces. Yep, that makes sense. Shouldn't be too bad. Be kind of nice when we get Fjordor coming out. And then we can get the, what is it, the Desmodus serum or whatever it is. And then that speeds up taming 30% or something. Doesn't it? Doesn't it like give you like an instant 30% and then you can still feed on top of that? Been a long time. Been a long time since I used up that. All this for... Oh, let's just wait till it's hungry. Or we could feed it 35 raw meat. That would have been an option. Or 6 spoiled meat. So that would have been probably just as fast as me trying to fly around and look for a Phiomia. I didn't know you could use spoiled meat. I know they eat spoiled meat when they're tame. This guy's taking a while. The other thing I could do today on stream, not that that's exciting for you guys, but I should probably do it, is zip over to Extinction and check on my metal farm, because we need metal to repair all this gear. I suppose another way to get metal probably would be to run some OSDs also, because you usually get metal. Often you get metal ingots, and then also you get stuff that you can grind up, like metal structures and stuff. But it takes a lot to repair this tech armor that I got. That's for sure. Might be able to bring something over there too that would be good. Here we go. All right. So while I'm waiting for that, let's go look and see if we have learned crop plots. Nope. All right. So now we're set to do that. Okay, the next 2 feedings should be pretty quick. And we have, how many at this point? 3 beetles? 4 beetles would be more than enough. Dead snake. Don't eat the dead snake, beetle. The drakeling's trying to eat the dead snake. Let's see. Where's your inventory? Can I access your inventory? There. I think we're going to give you maybe some melee. See how that works. All right. How are we doing? All right, one more feeding. Next feeding should be pretty quick. So if we get some plant species X at the ranch, oh, there we go. That is going to help us out a great deal. We'll need to get some plant species X seeds as well, so we can get this party started without fertilizer as far as growing the plant species X. Where is that little teleporter base? The obsidian cave. Was up this way somewhere, right? May have flown right by it. I think I flew right past it. All right, let's do one more circle. Ah, there it is. Need some lights out here. There we go. Boop. Run around the corner and head back to base. Okay, so we'll go back to the swamp. Well, I know. Yeah, we'll find some plant species X around the base somewhere. Now, I think actually, yeah, I want to find some plant species X first. Maybe I'll grab one of our theories because they're really good at collecting plant species X seed. Don't know. Let me drop this stuff on the ground. And then let's go see if we can find some plant species X. Okay, this bison is not supposed to be out. I don't know how. Whoop. That's the wrong thing. Yep. Okay. Didn't want to blast him with a shotgun. That's fiber. We don't want fiber right now. We got to use the C. There it is. Plant species X. Boom. We got 379 plant species X. Okay, so that will be more than enough. Grab that. It'll be more than enough for the rest of eternity, really. I would think if I play this game for another 10 years as this character, I think I've got enough plant species X seed now. Alright, so we'll just park this guy over here. He can harvest some trees. It's hard for me to get around here, though. I don't have... Here, let me pull this out. Sorry. 3 and in. 4 in. There. Now at least we got some light. Where's the stupid walkway? There it is. Oh, missed it. Why can't you get up there? Oh man, I might have screwed myself here a little bit. Come on. If only I had given myself some element, I wouldn't be in this predicament. You know what? This seems like a complete death trap here. Wow. Thanks, Ark. I think I can get through this, but think I have to, if I can get up a little higher. Huh. Do I have anything that'll actually make me fly? Yeah, a griffin. That'll work. But I don't think there's any way. I think there might be no way out of that, which is dumb. I'm glad I remembered I had tames on me. That would have worked. That worked. Okay. Let's get you back in there. Let's make a few crop plots. Can we make crop plots in here? Let's find out. I think we can. Yes, we can. We're going to need large ones. And just grab a bunch of them. How many can we make now? 4. We need a few more than that. We're going to need at least 6, I think. Yeah. Craft those dudes up. Okay, why do I have so much cooked meat? Oh, I think I was going to feed my critters over at the other, at the ranch. I think that was my expectation here. And I got all this other stuff because I was munching up mantises and whatnot at the other place. Let's put this kibble away. I've been so far out of the loop in the Ark world lately, but that's all right. Still enjoying myself. All right, cooking that stuff up. And let's grab those crop plots. So I believe also the crop plots are going to be irrigated. Since we have the big water tank there, so I don't have to worry about that, which is very nice. To the ranch. Okay, cool. All right, we made it to the ranch. I think put a couple of crop plots off this way. We got them right. And one over here. Let's start with these. Now, are these irrigated? It says not irrigated. Might just take a second for it to update. Here's the other one. It says not irrigated. Huh. I would have thought it would have been irrigated by this thing. I thought that's how it worked. Could just take another second here. Let's go ahead and just put some poop in here and a seed just to get things started. Still says it's not irrigated. Well, I don't want to really wait around. I'm pretty sure we're just going to have enough rain to keep them irrigated. If there's something weird that I don't I don't realize with the water situation, but I'm pretty sure this is going to work as is. But I'm impatient. Let's get this started. Not irrigated. Interesting. Okay, so this is pretty good over here. Let's put 2 off over here somewhere. I think I will rearrange these eventually, but I want to get things started right now. I'm just going to have to refill our trough pretty cure. There we go. Refilled the canteen. All right, that one's growing. And then we'll check to see that we are, let's do 2 right here then also. Kind of don't like the looks of these plant species X out here at the ranch, but I think that's just what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to put up with it. There we be. Good deal. All right, so we got that going now. Feeling better about that already. I think over here, we're going to put our dung beetles in here and see how they do for a little while. Get those guys. That's not what we want. Come on, dung beetle. Okay, the dung beetles are out. We're going to put these guys on passive, and we're going to put them on wandering, and copy this to all the other dung beetles. There we go. Ooh, I should make a little outhouse. I'm not going to do that right now. Should we let's put the toilet on the porch. I think that just kind of look kind of funny. There we go. Oh, it's overflowing. How disgusting. There we go. Yeah, dung beetles make fertilizer, so I don't have to worry anything about that. I just need to exclude structures here. We got to do the fertilizer manager. Confirm. All right, we got to make sure we got food for our dudes. All right, we got plenty of food here, except we need some berries. So let's go grab a bison and collect some berries. Or actually, grab this equus. Our vegetarians need berries. Try not to knock the trees down. I want to keep the trees for right now. 85 Quetzal. I think that's a new one. Gotta protect the ranch, that's right. Could bring a couple of Volanos. Yeah, they would really break the aesthetics of the ranch, I think, more than the plant species X do. There we go. Try not to fall over, that would be bad. Of course, the raptors kind of break the aesthetics a little bit, but otherwise I like what I got going on here so far. All right, we can put this guy away. So the plant species X might dispatch the raptors altogether, which is kind of the hope. But these guys are tough enough in order to survive, I think, otherwise by themselves. Let's get this guy at least 1,000 health. There we go. And a little melee. That's kind of really bad health. But it does have a saddle. It is a saddled creature, so it should be in pretty good shape. All right, here we go. Grab some of this. So these dung beetles should be, if I remember right, should be receiving poop from the, from the toilet. You don't have any. You've got a whole bunch. Let's give some to your buddy over here. Where's the other dung beetle? There was 4, right? You got some. You got some. Guys got a lot of levels already. Okay, so they're in pretty good shape. Grab the horsies, put the horsies away. And then it should automatically fill the crop plots. Should put poop in the dung beetles. Should take fertilizer out of the dung beetles. And it should put the fertilizer in the crop plots for the plant species X. If I remember correctly. It's a little more dark in here than I would like. How about you? Oh, you got 18. So we're going to go... Oh, you killed an alpha raptor. Apparently that was no problem for these guys. And a T-Rex. So that's kind of neat to see what they did there. I'm a little worried about there's another horse. I kind of think that these bison, one of these bison was in the other pen, but I don't know. We'll see. And we got room for another horse. Maybe we have a baby horse to raise today. I don't know. Let's put this bison in here. And we'll put you on wander. I think I had 4 sheep. So after we got those guys set up, let's go see if we have some sheep around that have fallen away down here. It's kind of where I guess sheep would be. We have no indicator that they're dead. So, but remember we did have a sheep, I think it was at the end of the last stream, that had fallen through the world and we had to rescue it by ghosting. But I don't see anything in the general area. Let's fly off a little bit further this way. And then we'll go do a search and see if we have any others. There's another guy, 15. Kind of always on the lookout for a high-level Quetzal, just in case I want to do something with Quetzals at some point. Yeah, I like everybody wandering around. Okay. So let's do track. And let's search for, where is it? There we go, Ovis. See how many Ovises there are. If there's only 2, then we're all right. Nope. Oh, no. All right. Okay, so this guy might be a problem. And the other ones are supposed to be pretty nearby. So there's 2 real close by and then 2 further away. So let's track these ovi. We're there. Yep, we've had 3 ovis, looks like, fall through the map. Unless they're down here, which I doubt. And in which case, yeah. Yep, 3 ovises have fallen through the map. Let's see if we can get this guy to follow. I think he's the closest one, right? Let's see if we can get him. think they're too far away. All right, let's see if we can get him to come out of the world here. Come on. Sometimes they can come back up. This one's only 85. Let's see if we can. That guy's too far away. Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed. Well, that sucks. So we seem to have built on a really stupid spot for our ranch. All right, let's just unfollow everybody. Let's go over here to make sure they're not following me around. They're probably on wander still. I don't really want to go get them right now. All right. But I think we will. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Let's go collect some ovis. Let's fly and let's ghost. There they are. Whoa. There's one. There's another. Good thing they're good at climbing cliffs. I gotta be careful not to launch myself into the stratosphere here. There we go. Okay. And back to Earth. Okay. Not sure what to do about the sheep. So the wolves I don't think have fallen through. We should check that out though. Let's track wolves. Oops. There we are. So these 4,000 meter ones away are back at base. And this 7,000 meter one must be one I tamed that I forgot about. It's a level 217. So we should go pick that guy up. But it looks like the wolves are all above the mesh, so that's good. Where is the guy? He's way over there. All right, so let's see where the nearest teleporter is off that way, because that is a very far way to fly right at the moment. There it is. Way over here in the desert. Anybody else losing dinos to the mesh? The water scared me for a minute. I thought it was like some crazy creature coming after me. Alright, let's go grab this fast travel dude. By the way, you've got a couple points. Let's put that into Stam. And Wolf is off this way. Gotta put this teleporter right in here where all these wyverns spawn. That's scary. You haven't lost any dinos to the mesh, Beard? Okay. Maybe certain locations. Yeah. I think it's just that location. Because there's so many levels underneath it that the game gets confused. So did this thing have any good stats? Nope, not really. Nothing worth writing home about. Alright, see if we can relocate our teleporter. That's the other thing I always forget. I should, maybe a couple of the common ones I should add points of interest on the map so I can remember where it was. It was right by a waterfall, so I think it's up there. Hopefully that wyvern's not angry. I think we're okay. Maybe it was a different waterfall. What's this guy? Rex 130. You got any good angry Rex? Or right in front of you. Yeah, well, I missed it. At the mouth of the waterfall? Okay. We'll try again. I don't move around enough on this map to remember where things are. Okay, so there it is. Is it just down here? Ah, that's what threw me off. Boop. We've located it. Oh, I want to go back to the ranch, and I wanted to check those plant species X to see if they were, if those crop plots were ready to go. Do we have a water tap here? I don't think that matters at all, but we should have one anyway. Where did the crop plots go? There it is. It says not irrigated, but it got full, so it either rained on it or something else. Let's go ahead and craft up a water tap. Which I think is just stone. It might be stone and wood. So grab that for a tap. And I might have to learn that. Yep, looks like I do. Not a big deal, of course. Yep, stone and wood. I remembered that much. Okay, let's install that and see if that has any effect. Should we put it out here? I should put it, let's put it here. Not connected to water. Shouldn't it be connected to water if there's this thing? I thought the water reservoir would have worked. Right? Drink water, pick up water reservoir, show range. It has a range. Not very far though, so maybe I missed. No, this one should be irrigated. Not irrigated. Is it broken somehow compared to like a stone one? Let's hide the range. Let's add... because I think we got a stone water reservoir over here somewhere, right? Yeah. So if I put this down, because it's not irrigating the other one. This is not irrigated. Makes sense. And I don't have any water, so let's water this thing up. And then let's fill this thing up a little bit. Add as input. I don't know what I just did there. Probably broke something. I guess what we could do is add some irrigation, but I'm just curious why this isn't working. Or if it has to rain or what. Okay, there's 600 water in there. It says not irrigated. Maybe I'm mistaking. I thought it would have, the water reservoir from rain would have filled this thing. But I guess what we need to do is run some piping and stuff. Hazel, hello. How you doing? Hope We're doing well. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff here. I wonder if we didn't have the automated Ark terminal here on regular sort here. So let's check our excluded structures here. Make sure that everything is okay. All right, so close that. And then let's turn on enable auto sorting. And we'll do manual sort right away. And here's the ascendant whip that Kennedy gave us. So we'll take that, add that to the mix. Yeah, they usually do. That's what I thought. I thought that's what the whole point of having reservoirs was, other than to sort of connect it to, you know, a water source wirelessly. I don't know why this is broken, but the sort's working now. Okay, weird. Let's grab this, and this. I'll have that set up in the vault. Stone. Doot. All right. So you put flint in here, metal, stone, thatch, fiber. Off the battlefield for a bit. See you later, Beard. Have fun. Wood. Oops, wood, keratin, hide. And that should be it. Cool. Yeah, this stupid thing should be working. I wonder... Like I said, it really shouldn't have to irrigate these things because there should be enough rain. Well, the beer barrel is irrigated. That's kind of weird that the beer barrel would be irrigated, but nothing else. Maybe there's something messed up with it. Oh, unicorns. Somebody put unicorns in here. And a bunch of sap. Did I put the sap in here? I know I was looking for sap the other day, and somebody gave me a chainsaw. Okay. I'll get the unicorns in here for now. And then I'll switch out chainsaws. So thank you for the chainsaw. I assume that's Kennedy. We can leave one of these plant species X here if I need it. The sap can go in here. Show SD menu, sap. Okay. So apparently this place is haunted. That's kind of frustrating. Let's grab a couple stacks of fiber and some berries. And we're just going to let things sit here and see if they eventually work. And if they don't, we'll try running... I need some more berries. We'll try running a water source up through this area, but we shouldn't need to. Let's grab this bison. They seem to be better for collecting berries than the equises are. Equus is pretty good, but this seems to be better. Of course, I am running into a huge amount of shrubs over here. I really like these bison. I gotta learn to use them more. I wonder if they're any good for fighting. If I were to breed some good ones. What do we got for melee? We got 446. That's not very good. Whoa. What a jump. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like button. Thanks, Green. Appreciate that. All right. Yep, that does help the stream out quite a bit. Let's switch that around. And let's see how these guys are doing. Come on, dung beetles. Have you produced any fertilizer yet? Yes, you have. All right. What was I doing? Yeah, beer barrel. And then let's just switch this all to Tinto berries. Actually, let's go azules. Go straight up azules. And let's put all the berries in here. Wait a minute. Something went in here that wasn't supposed to, right? No, looks okay. Is this thing working? This thing should work. Collects fertilizer from AA compost bin. Distributes it evenly to all crop plots. Even modded. I thought it worked with the guys too. The beetles. Am I wrong? It pulled fertilizer, fill crops. I thought it did it automatically. Maybe I gotta set it up here in the menu. Hold on. Pull fertilizer, fill crops, demolish. I started streaming myself, and every like matters. Oh yeah. Don't forget you can check out Green Bean's channel. Follow Green Bean. We got a few other streamers here on the server, but I don't think any of them are watching the stream right now. Thank you for playing my favorite map. You're welcome. It's one of my favorites for sure. Beard says also Battlefield 2042 is $2.99 at the moment. If anyone is a fan, 95% off until September. Wow. I should almost maybe buy that. And Diagraph says Gareth says it works. So maybe it just hasn't done an automated cycle yet. It's definitely working manually, not without a problem. I'm not sure everything is in range, so let's make sure that all these guys are in range. I bet you, well, we may have to move the turlet because we put it about as far away from everything as we can. Let's go check the range of this thing. There it is. Show fill range. Okay, it covers those two. It doesn't cover these two, but it covers these two. All right, so we'll have to move this thing then. Yeah. There we go. All right. Where should we? Well, we can build ourselves a little outhouse. I think that would be reasonable. We should have. Where did all this stuff come from? Okay. That's all right. Okay, so we're going to grab these guys. We need a foundation. Do we have foundations? We have triangle foundations. Okay, so we're going to need to we just need to make one foundation. And there isn't one. So that's pretty easy. Grab that. Do we need fiber to make wood? I think we do. Just need one foundation. Crafting, please. 20 thatch. I guess the thatch didn't transfer. Did we have everything else we need? Yes, just need a stack of thatch. So you got to put bring this guy, pick him up. Where's a good place for outhouse? Here we go. Put that right down there on the ground. And bring enough stuff with me. All right. Let's grab the turlet. I'm going to stop calling it that any second. Don't worry. Why? Wonder what kind of accessories I should put in the outhouse. Oh yeah, everything got slurped up over here. So we need a ceiling. No, we need a sloped roof. And we need walls. There we go. Let's see if a slope ceiling looks stupid or not. I think that's going to look dumb. But let's take a look. Yeah, I think it looks stupid. So we'll pick up that. Somebody's teleporting over here. There we go. I just teleported over here. Let's see here. Just a regular old ceiling, which we didn't bring along. And we need a door. Let's see here. Do we have a door? Don't have a door. Do have one ceiling. Hopefully we got enough stuff to build a door. Yep, we're just going to build a regular old primitive door. Outhouse needs a primitive door. And let's put that up here. Boom. There we go. Odd left me a couple of presents. Okay, cool, thank you. Let me do one thing before I forget, though. I will check on that. And we have a sign. We might want the Bob's. Every time I think of like Bob's Tall Tales, that's a hanging sign. I don't think we need a hanging sign, but let's learn it. I think it's really big too, as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty big. All right, we'll go with a regular sign. And we'll craft that up real quick. There we go. Craft up one of those. All right. What'd you leave me, Odd? Oh, here we go. Baby Argent, baby Castroides. Got Bracer. A whole collection of stuff. Cool. I'll add that to the mix. Thank you. And let's see if we can get this sign up here. Won't it go on the... I might have... Hold on a sec. I thought there was a... There should be a sign I can put up on the wall. Sign. And let's look at the island here. Metal wall sign, wood sign, and wall sign. Okay, maybe I just need to put it on a wall and not... Oh, that's what we got to do. There we go. Boop. Here we are. Boop. can increase the size of the font, right? There we go. Can we sit on this? Not like a regular toilet. Oh well, it's just for aesthetics. Anyway. I feel like I should paint it. Alright, the ranch is looking pretty good. The fill, let's see if it goes far enough. Okay, it gets this one now. So we're just going to go ahead and move this guy. There we go. That's just going to have to be the way it's going to be. There we are. We're on our way. I wonder how that got damaged. Must got damaged before. Let's fill this thing up. Perfecto. And let's close or hide the range. Did the range go away? It did not. Sometimes it doesn't go away till you relog or whatever. Oh, here we go. It has been automating getting mine, but it has worked before. You can use the regular and put the Bob's Western skin on it. Oh, okay. You can make the regular sign into a wall sign. Yeah. I figured it out. I may be a little slow, though. Okay. That looks pretty good. We got our wolf. Maybe that one wolf had a good trait, and that's why we tamed it. I mean, it tamed up at 217, so that's not bad. Did it have a good trait? Health robust. So that'll be good for when and if we decide to go for mutations and breed that way. This needs a stairway here, so let's go ahead. I know we've got some extra of those berries. Did it take everything out of the trough? No. It's just going pretty good. All right, I'm satisfied with that. And yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. What do we have in here? Just some of that stuff. How many days we got? Not many. We only got one in there. Enough for 2 days. We're going to have to get some gasoline. Oh man, I haven't built gasoline for a while. So that is going to be oil and hide. So I think we should go get some oil. Let's go right here. I know I have an oil pump somewhere, but I kind of want to do it this way just for fun. And see how many we can get. Go look for some dead whales. Mr. K, hello. How are you doing today? I know there's some around somewhere. He did change this coastline a little bit. Or quite a bit, actually. But I know they still exist. How's my weight doing? Weight's good. I think at this rate our Drakeling is not going to get a boost. Maybe we should go eat some ice wyverns. Here's one. How much? Oh, we got the chainsaw. Maybe I don't have any gasoline for it though. That was 15 oil. Not much. We'll keep this though. All right, so I guess we're gonna, well, let's see if we can find one more. Wait, I'm indecisive. I'm going to go grab some oil out of the teleporter. Or gasoline. I'm just going to grab 1 can of gasoline. I put most of it in there, so I feel entitled to 1 gallon of gasoline. And then we can go check and see if this chainsaw that Kennedy gave us, thank you by the way, who is sleepy, Mr. K. Let's see if that does any better. Getting oil from the dead whales. I wouldn't think it would do that great. I think it would do better than munching them with the wyvern, but seems like a pick would do better. Oh, there's a dead whale. I don't know if we can harvest that one with the chainsaw underwater. We'll find out in a sec, though. Can always use the pick. Just slinging one can of gas. There we go. Fire this guy up. So I don't think you can use a chainsaw underwater. Wouldn't make sense that if you could. But also, we might be able to just stand on the whale while we... There it is. While we saw. Nope. Goes away. Okay, let's use the pick. See how the pick does. So we got 15 with the wyvern. We got 20 with the pick. That might be just about, you know, equal. Got a lot of spoiled meat. Science time indeed. Your colors are so good. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can find... We should be more dead whales on the shore over here, I think. Used to be anyway. There's one. Hopefully these dilos leave us alone. And back to chainsaw. Are they leaving us alone? Nope. See him. If we can kill this guy. Got him. Ah. Alright, we got 12 oil, 32 oil, 40 oil. We're still getting oil. Okay. So I think, well, I've lost track. I think that was about 60 oil. We got a ton of spoiled meat. So we got way more spoiled meat, and we did pretty good with the hide too. I think we got 500 hide. Let's drop all this spoiled. So this is not the way to go to get oil, which doesn't surprise me. Definitely better to go get oil from the oil pump. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, if we wanted to get oil from a dead, hide from a dead sheep, let's go test that out, because we had a bunch of sheep over here too, and that's not something I do very often, so it's worth checking. Is this one? Here's a dead sheep. It's not dead. It's about to be dead. Well, there's a baby Ovis over here too. Hello, baby Ovis. Gonna run out of gas trying to kill this Ovis. Okay. Alright, what do we get here? This is a ridiculous amount of hide. Alright. We got a lot of fur we don't want. That can go on the ground. I don't care about the fur. And I can't remember how much hide we got. I think it was 600 or something. It was a lot. It was about the same amount of hide we got from the dead whale, unless I'm completely lost. All right, let's grab this dude. And let's go pop over to the oil fields. Oops, it's not over here. Okay, so I think this is the closest spot. Check how many levels in HP they have. Yeah. Should be 4 oil pumps. I put an oil pump over here also. I just need a little bit to craft up some gasoline. Yeah, there's a one spot in the oh, I'm stuck down here now. One spot in the desert that's got all kinds of oil pumps. Oil wells, whatever you want to call them. There we go. I know Dyer put up one of these oil wells, and I put up one as well. I think Dyer might have put up 2 or something. Where the heck are they? They're around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. I think I put one up here. Not that it matters, really. I'm just curious to see who has it. Oil pump. No, that's Beards. I guess I was wrong. That's green beans. I swear I put one here. Maybe I didn't. I think there's another one up somewhere. Up a little higher, if I'm remembering. I know there's another node around here somewhere. I might go check out Kennedy's. I thought I put one. Huh. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought about doing it. Yeah, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Huh. Yeah, I think I probably just thought about doing it. Oh well. Maybe I'll go zip over to Kennedy's. I gotta go back to base anyway, drop off all this meat. We got way too much meat. Let's fly across the map. I'm just I need to see what's going on anyway. See what bases are around and whatnot. We'll go down by the beach a little bit. Go check things out. What's going on over here? That nice nest there, buddy. Hello, bears. Wonder if we've got some good dire bears, if they would be good for boss fights. I think I've done it before. I think I did a mix. I think I did dire bears and I did other boosted stuff. We'll see. I was just thinking again about doing when Valgaro comes out, doing a theme of only doing tames that existed alongside humans. I was just thinking about that again. I think I will do that if I remember. Whenever that comes out. Which is not going to be for a while. I got to redo my entrance. Okay. I got all this sheep meat here to drop off. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to drop off this stuff as well. Oh, I needed to hide derp. We might as well get started. Turning this hide into gasoline. Take that with us. Alright, let's see if we got heavy things to drop off to. Not really. A little bit of stone. That'll work. No idea. Okay. I believe the desert, this is the oil, isn't it? South Desert. So Mr. K said we could steal some oil over here. Ah, that's a nice outpost. Somewhere around here. Whoa. Hello. Hello, Kennedy. Do we have our wyvern? I left the wyvern somewhere. Did I leave it? I must have left it at the other base. That's okay. All right. Thank you, Kay. Directly behind him on the next hill. Whoa, yes indeed. That's a lot of oil. I don't have great weight on this, but I don't really need a ton. Certainly don't need four oil pumps worth. There we are. Let's see what I can grab. It's probably more than enough. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you for the oil. Boom. There he is. Whoa. And let's head back to base. And make some oil. Okay, oil is, or not make some oil, but you know what I mean. We need to make some gasoline. All right, we're going to do that. I need to take a tiny little break here and stretch, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Thank you for sticking around. We got some gasoline now, I bet. Yep, we do. We're gonna need some more hide in here. So let's craft up a little bit more of that. Believe the automated Ark has thrown all the gasoline it just made into this guy over here, the generator. But we need a little bit more hide. Here's the hide. Let's put that many stacks into here, and then we'll grab some gasoline out of the generator. Or why don't we just grab this gasoline? Boom. Yeah, it makes it pretty darn quick. How about 5 stacks? I think that'll be enough to keep that generator going for a long time. Or how about 6? Nice even 6. Because we definitely want that generator to keep going. Okay, cool. Cool, I took my microphone off mute. I was like, uh-oh. I've been chatting on mute. Nope, I have not. So we're getting some kind of, I don't know, early fall kind of weather today. So this is still not working. Okay, interesting. And we only have 2 days worth of fuel in here. Let's see what we got now. 102 days. Okay, that's much better. Got a good 3 months worth of fuel. This is still not irrigated, of course. We're in the seedling stage. Fertilizer, we got a couple of those. Let's see how the fertilizer is working. I think I'm going to let it run to see if it is automatically moving in here. Doesn't seem to be. Let's give this guy all the weight. The poop is going in here. I'm pretty sure the poop is working just fine. Go to weight. And we're also getting oil from these guys. Yeah, where's the other one? Hopefully these dung beetles don't fall through the earth. Let's just take... Huh. Should be another one, shouldn't there? Oh, there he is. Give him some weight. Not that it really makes a difference. Apparently, it wants to put all the poop into this guy. Garden stations also irrigate frog. Did you see one of the horn ponies? Yes, I have gotten those guys. I'm going to hold off doing with anything with them for the moment, but I did get them and I did put them in my... I think they ended up over here probably, right? Yeah, here they are. They're safe inside here. Some unicorn babies. Speaking of which, this is locked, right? Yep. Don't know why it wouldn't be. Yeah, I might have to resort to the garden station if this doesn't start working. If it doesn't start working, I'm going to try to get, what do we call that these days? It is the water intake. Yeah, I'll craft up a water intake. Or we probably have free ones in the stone. I'll learn that right away. And we'll see if that makes these tanks work. They should work. Maybe it'll start working when I relog or whenever the server restarts. Maybe they're just like slightly bugged. Why is it putting all the poop into this guy? It's totally overburdened that guy with feces. This guy's got 1 feces. It's goofy. I don't know what's going on. It's not a major problem. So did we lose any more Ovis? Okay. Mr. K, we did lose 3 Ovises fell through the map, through the mesh through here, and I had to rescue him down there earlier on in the live stream. So I'm not sure if I just built on a haunted spot or what the deal is. But I want to see if this automatically works. Let me grab a little bit of poop, though. I just want to make sure that that plant species X doesn't die. It shouldn't run out of fertilizer that fast while it's growing. It's when it starts shooting is the thing. When it starts. All right, but this is pretty good for maintenance. I think we're going to pop over to Extinction and check on the metal farm. I want to make sure that that's working. I think we may expand it as well back to where it was so that I can eventually repair my stuff in good faith. The other thing we're going to need is more crystal, so maybe we'll harvest some crystal over there for later use as well. So you have to stay here. Anything else that I have in my inventory that's going to be bad news? I don't think so. Let's pop over to Extinction. Let's grab... This is the wrong one. We'll grab our wyvern to take with us as well, just in case we want to do something else over there. Then we'll have... Whoop, that's the shotgun. Boom. There he is. Okay. But yeah, getting cool over here. May have to close the window. I think the Hylas melee gets pooped first. Interesting. They have decent saddles if you want to repurpose them. Oh, okay, thank you. I probably am going to... I might build a separate pen for them and put them on wander. All right, let's go to my outpost. My outpost is gone. Come back, outpost. I'm under the outpost. I'm in the outpost. And we're loading in. Okay. Let's grab some more Ankies here. We're going to need those. I don't know if we'll need anybody else. Oh. Let's grab the Argentavis for old time's sake. Can I move yet? There we go. All right, Argent, where are you? I got too many things in here. Where is it? There it is. I got two. Okay to use. Baby art. Okay. Blah. Don't know if well, we're headed this way. Let's go dope this way then. I think I have 3 or 4 more if you really want to make a thing. Unicorns? I think I'm all right on the unicorns. All right, let's get this all settled up here. Should put this other stuff away just to make my life a little easier. Okay, we're going to need to fill the troughs as well. Let's grab this guy some food. If I remember correctly, this far one here doesn't have any... It's not fueled by the trough, so we'll just leave those berries in him. And then let's grab this dude. This lady here. And then we'll take this with us to feed or fill troughs rather. Apparently. There we go. And if we show up here now and again, we'll have plenty of metal. Seems like people come to Extinction fairly regularly to do OSDs and stuff like that, or to get element. Are all the berries gone? Appears that the berries got slurped up, so we'll have to go retrieve them from somewhere. But let's go melee damage on this guy. I wonder if they harvest more if they're mate boosted. I would kind of think that they would. So maybe I should try to balance them that way. Where did you get rocks from? I should have grabbed some element just to do that here. Okay, well, we got plenty of females. Let's do this one. Who hit that? This rock just broke. What? That was weird. The rock just broke. I don't think this Anki hit it. It just smashed. Boom, gone. Weird Ark stuff. Well, hold on a second. How many of these? Let's use another female then. Do you not have a saddle? Alright, let's grab the saddle off of this friend. And I can position you. I can probably get some saddles from the island. I should have a bunch of just Anki saddles laying around, but maybe I don't. Maybe that's why I don't have them here. If I had them, then I would have them. Okay. Let's see if this will hit 2. Probably. Leave that guy there. And grab you. There. Okay. Let's go grab some element before I fall down to my death or whatever. The death essence of Anki past. Alright, so we are crafting up some metal. Nice. Already got, what, 2.5 stacks? Very good. So I should be filling up with some metal now. Yay. Got 6 stacks of metal. Ingots ready to roll, plus whatever is in the thing. Let's grab all the Yankees. There we go. We might need them all. Except we had one that was okay to use, which maybe we'll find. There it is. Okay to use. We want to leave down here for anybody to pick it up and use it. So let's leave that there. And maybe I have some element in here. I don't know. I do have some elements. So then we don't have to. I got a Christmas tree too. What else do I have hiding in here? Not much. Hat. A bunch of wyverns. Anything in here? Not really. Okay. Very good. So then I don't have to go flying around everywhere. We just need to set up a few more Ankies. Okay, we got all the nodes taken care of here and here. Now we just need to do the ones down here. Okay. Let's set up a male and then a couple of females. I should have been leveling these guys up as I went along here. Okay, here's a female. Get you. You're probably in range, but let's organize you a little bit better. There we are. Grab your... Ah! Raptor! Oh man, now everybody's out of order. Not too bad though. I think you'll be okay as far as you're in range of stuff. Is that guy smashing a rock? Oh well. Screwed up a little bit. We'll have to rearrange them another time. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Where's this dead guy there? Gobble him up. All right, that's good. Let's go over to our other automated spot. I don't know if we got all the Anki set up over here last time. I don't remember for sure, but we will find out shortly. Okay, so we're all set up down here. I see one node that isn't being bashed. Do I have any? Oh, we need to grab that. Oh, it's okay. What do we have over here? This is a male, so let's get you a female friend. Like I said, I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not. I would think so, because they hit harder. Oops. So I would think since increased melee is supposed to increase the amount that you harvest, that if that mate boosting would increase harvest too. Something I've never tested out, but it might be a thing. Does anybody know for sure? Okay. And then I don't know. I think the ones up here automatically take the metal, but they don't take the stone, which is an issue. This is a female, so let's get. And I think the one up there, the very top one, doesn't get the metal or the stone. All right, melee over here. I'm testing heavy hitting on a doed, okay, but haven't really looked at the numbers. Okay. Ah, there we go. So should be able to hit this guy. I haven't ever thought it to test the mate boost gathering dinos. Yeah, I haven't either until today. Today it just occurred to me that that might be a thing. Let's move you up here. There we go. Let's just double check. Points on here. Looks good. I thought there were more nodes up here, but I guess not. That's all right. Okay to use has got some more levels to add. Well, I guess we can just go over here. Yay, jetpack. Okay, you don't need anything. You don't need anything. You do. Let's just go check the levels across over here. I'll make sure everything's good. There's another, I could set up even larger metal farm in this area. There's another cluster of nodes further down, but I think we're okay. There's a melee for you. Might as well. I haven't even really tested to see how much adding melee into harvest really affects things anyway. I mean, okay, that guy's good. That's kind of one of those things that I just like, yeah, that if you add melee, you harvest more. And then I just sort of take it for granted. It's sort of like the better heat effects from an otter or something like that. I never really tested it. It just took Took other YouTubers' words for it that works. There we go. Boop. All right. So let's see how we're doing down here with metal. Okay, so it's all been transported already. Do we have berries in here? I don't know why sometimes it grabs the unprocessed metal before it gets a chance to do anything. We'll take this hide out of here. We don't need the hide. We've got a bunch of raw, or why do we have a bunch of prime meat in here? Got a dead cryopod. I wonder if that was anything good. Okay. And it's got all this. So I think all the other berries get transported rather into the refrigerator that's back over here. Let's go ahead and check this guy. So for those of you who don't know, we had this whole area set up on Extinction to auto-harvest stuff. Mostly we did the metal and whatnot, but we also had a bunch of fairies over here to harvest wood, but then we ended up with way more wood than we needed. So that was a thing. And so we put all the fairies away. Okay. Seems like we should have more berries than this, but this will give us a good start. And what is this? Hex infected junk. I never even bothered with this. Used to have certain companion creatures ping the location of a hex infected bit of tech. I don't even know what a bit of hex infected tech is. Oh, we got a ton of maps. I really should go through that. Whoops. I really should go through that one day. All right. So we should have, okay. Grab this guy. A couple stacks here. We only got one in range here, so I think that's fine. Let's go fill our troughs. And then I think I can, or at least put some food in troughs, and then I think we can move on with our day here. We should think about harvesting a bit of crystal here. Probably the best bet is to use a doed on the lights in the city. I think that's the best thing to do, really. The maps in Hordes on Extinction love to take you to the Ice Titan cave. I think I remember that. Is there another trough up here? No, there's just the two? Okay. Let's go fill these troughs then. How are we doing? Well, I feel like we got some good work done so far. The only thing I didn't do that I wanted to do in this live stream was get ready for boss fight on Ragnarok. And maybe at least I could take some inventory of what we got. I know we're fine with Uties. I know we're fine with pigs if we want to use pigs. I wanted to try some Dinotherium. That was the only other thing I wanted to figure out. These guys probably aren't going to be too hungry since they all just came out of cryos. But nevertheless, I do want to give them food. And that. There we go. I think that should be plenty. This is the other spot we could set up. We'd have to set up a new industrial forge and stuff, but we could get a ton of metal from this area as well. Well, look at this guy. That is a colorful mosh chops, ladies and gentlemen. that I have right by the nose. That was a cool looking moss chops. Yeah, let's grab a doed if we got one and go harvest some crystal. Boom. We'll take this guy with us. Give him some more weight. Pretty much all he needs. Okay. I don't think this has the super weight that we got from Beard's creatures. Oh. And, well, whatever. I'm getting there. Don't worry about it. We don't really need to put hide in there. There we go. There we go. And then put all the berries in the fridge. So, did I just put a saber tooth in the fridge? I might have just put a saber tooth in the fridge. I think we're okay. All right, where is my good doed? Do we have one in here? Nope. He's going to be, I guess, in here. Doed. If I can spell Doedicarus correctly, I need to find one with a saddle. Let's see. Maybe I don't have any with a saddle. Yeah, we did have it set up for harvesting stone over here. I don't have a Doedicarus. That's weird. I should have had one around. Is he in the terminal? Nope. Is he in here? Maybe that's what was in that dead cryopod. Probably not. It shouldn't have been, but... Huh. Well, let me look at the tribe log. Did we lose somebody? Because I think it would have showed up. It might have happened a long, long time ago, though. Your flightman lightning wyvern was killed. Oh, yeah. So it's... I forget I'm in a tribe on extinction. So it shows up a lot of other things. All right, let's take our teleporter. Also, let's, did we do an automated sort? All right, there we go. Got almost 12 full stacks of metal since we've set that up. I would assume there is, I don't want to, why is it telling me to go to sleeping pods? That doesn't make sense. I'm at a teleporter. It should give me... There we go. I don't know why it did that. Huh. Weird. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, it could be that empty cryopod. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I should run those maps soon. Maps the horses love to take you to ice caves, so don't get any more horde keys while I'm on extinction. I wait to get back to Rag to use them. That makes sense. Stuff that can kill deathworms on, and an ice wyvern on steroids. What would be good for killing deathworms? There's dinotheriums and an OSD, and they were nice. All right, yeah, I'll have to think about it. All right. I don't know. Do we have any base okay to use? There's another okay to use. Just to see if there's any guys running around here. Nope, not really. Let's see. I don't even know where things are here as far as like communal stuff. All right, we got drop runners, raise a baby, dino colors, Pico, nothing. If we don't have a doed real handy, that's fine. I'm just going to go do something. We got other stuff to do, right? I thought there were some other ones here. Seems like there should be a lot more dinos. But maybe not. Here's some dinos. Okay, here. Gas bags, mantis mana, dreads, RG colors, gas bags. Uh-oh. Babies, recycler. Theories. Okay, maybe we got one here. Breeder. Tribe dinos. Tribe dinos is what we're kind of looking for. There's a tribe Doedicurus. Let's grab him. That'll be good for our stuff that we need. Let's see. Okay to use. 361. So we can borrow this guy. I forget that that is glass for whatever reason. So we gotta fly around this way. Cars are having their fun. And sometimes they auto hit, but not often. Oh, it did auto hit just before I dropped it. How's the weight? Weight's good. There's what I call the bus stop. And that is really good to hit up. Yeah, this guy here. Because it's got these benches, and then it's got... Why? Why, bugs? Why? And then it's got these double lights, which are great. So that was 186 crystal. I don't think this Doed's particularly good. Let's give him some weight. What we need is there like a crystal bearing thing for Argentavis that makes you do stuff better here? Okay. Do. Boom. I have gotten myself stuck. There we go. Just wanted to grab some stuff real quick so we can build up a little bit of resources for repairing my gear. And I'm pretty sure it is crystal that is limiting us. There we go. See if I can haul this guy away. Yep. But that is a really good haul, though. Let's go see what we got. Unless automated Ark slurps it all up on us real quick. So here we got 751 crystal from that first little grab. All of a sudden there is a whole field of Doedicuruses. Pixie, were you just on, or the Ark gods just give me a real good thing? Okay, so 600, 700, 800, 900. So 900 plus whatever, 700. That would give us about, what, 1,800 or so crystal in that little bit of a trip there. Very good. I don't need all these guys, though. I'm just curious to see what the weight is on these different fellas. Weight's 32. This one's got 39, 56 points into weight. And what did this guy have? This guy had 55 points and 39 or 34. So this guy's a little bit nicer. All right. The Ark gods have blessed you, I guess so. So quickly, too. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check what resources we need. Maybe we can actually repair one of these pieces. What's the most important thing to repair? Probably would the boots be, maybe? Boots or pants? Oh, it was black pearls. Black pearls was another one of the big limiters. So I got enough crystal to repair this thing, but we still need a bunch of black pearls, of which Pixie said there was a bunch of black pearls that they had to share. So let me go over to Pixie's, if I remember where Pixie's place is. Let's drop this on the ground, because I'm not going to be able to carry that many black pearls myself, but this guy should be able to. Am I going the right direction? I believe this is Pixie is off this way. Although I could have teleported. That would have been faster, and then I would actually know where I'm going. So let's do that instead. Then I can repair one thing. Then we have to do maybe some OSDs to get the black pearls. There we go. Did I just get the one? Okay. Oh, there's Pixie. Nitros, Pixies, gas bags, teleporter. Could have used the medium teleporter. You're right. I'm just not used to using the medium teleporter. What's in here? Squat. Do. Look at all this stuff. Fly traps, shrooms, cool little boxes. All your various vegetables. Cool. Not the gas bags. Gas bags. Did I use the gas bag one? There's no gas bags around here. That's all right. Also, if admin only. Cool. Eggs. Look at all these eggs. That's a lot of UD eggs. Holy cow. The little house to the right of my house is my storage. Okay. Is that this house? That house. Boop, boop, boop. Paste, ammunition, black pearls. You got a lot of black pearls. Okay, so I'm only going to borrow what I can carry here, which is not much. But I can use the medium teleporter, so we'll do that. We'll play it smart this time, right? This is the medium teleporter, okay. And we'll put the okay to use out here. And then do that. Just make a couple of runs here. Do. Put that in there. I wonder what happened to my doit. I missed my doit. I wonder if I took it with me. I doubt it. I wonder if it did die in that cryopod. That doesn't make sense that I would do that, but I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, black pearls are just heavy to move. Okay, grab one more stack, and that should do it. Thank you, by the way, for the black pearls. I do appreciate it. I feel like I need to collect more myself, though. But I will take your donation here and make my pants good. I don't have to wear these desert pants. All right. Medium teleporter. There it is. No, I don't want you. I want to land on you. Here we go. Are you coming up? There we go. Can you fly? Yeah, you can fly. No problem with this black pearl load. Okay, I don't know if there's enough metal here in order to do everything. That's the only other issue I have. So let's put this in here. We need 6,000 metal approximately. Pull resources. Pull resources. Can we do it? No, we're 200 metal short. So, okay, that's not a problem. We'll just go ahead and grab 200 metal from the other place. Not a big deal. Except I only got a small teleporter there. So we'll take that small teleporter. Gotchas. Oh, that's how you got all of them. There was a doehead in the workshop unless someone took it to harvest and didn't bring it back. Try tracking it. I did get one from the cryo fridge. So we were able to find one, and then somebody delivered me like 6 of them. Okay. Yeah, somebody put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doids. Well, I'm going to be excited to have my pants back. They are much higher armor. And by the way, I can do that as well. Here we go. And where are my pants? There we go. Right, we're ready to repair. Woohoo! My pants are back. Got the good pants now. And we're going to have to repair these, so we're going to need a lot more crystal and a lot more metal. And a lot more black pearls. But that's okay. We will leave this stuff here for the tribe too. Probably don't really need much of it, but there it is. This guy we're going to take back to the metal base. Why am I encumbered? Oh, because it didn't slurp up those. Okay. Makes sense. And did it take all the black pearls? It did not. Glad I caught that. Okay, so the garbage can should pick that up, and then let's put away this doehead where we found it. I wanted you to have a selection in case you're in a choosy mood. If I did choose one, because I did find one, boy, I think I'd go with this purple guy. No, this is the best one, I think. I think I would have chosen the best one. Right? Yeah. I appreciate it, though, but I did find one, so that's good. Right, it was Tribe Dinos here. There he is. So we'll put him back. We'll be good little stewards here. There he is. There. All right, and then we're going to take OK to use back to the metal farm. You're welcome to all the black pearls you need. Don't think I had much metal or crystal left, though. Yeah, we'll come back on occasionally to make sure that the Yankees are harvesting. Whoops. The Yankees are... Oh, that's why that's not showing up. Okay, derp. That the Yankees are harvesting metal, and then also we can grab some crystal real quick. There is a crystal node over here by the metal farm, but it's so much more efficient to use the doehead on the light fixtures and benches and whatnot. Okay, I'm just going to leave this OK to use guy out as well. There we go. So I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys coming along. Thank you to everybody for your likes, your subscription. Thank you to the members of the old Fat Frog Swamp channel here. I hope to see you next Sunday, maybe sooner. Who knows? Thanks, guys.